What's good, my baby? This your one and only Kiarye, Nausjae, and I'm back at it again with another lit video for you guys. In today's video, as you read by that title, seen by that thumbnail, you already know the vibes over here today, baby. If you're new to my channel, make sure you press that subscribe button and join the gang. If you're a returner, welcome back. You already know how we come in K-Way, no way, K-Gang, and no gang, and it is on your gang, period. In today's video, I know y'all seen that thumbnail, and I know y'all seen that title, and y'all clicked on this video. Like, what is going on? Like, why is the police coming to my crib? Like, why is the police pulling up here? Like, I don't deal with the police. Like, why is the police coming to my house? I know that's why y'all clicked on this video. I'm here to tell y'all today exactly what happened, and this is not cap, y'all. This is for real. This really happened. It's not no clickbait. This really happened. This was like fairly new to us. Like, we don't bother nobody. Like, but I really do wish like me and our neighbors had like a bond, because like where I live, I want to be able to depend on my neighbor, and I want my neighbor to be able to depend on me. And when I say that, I mean like if I'm ever in need, I know they always there, and if they ever in need, they always know I'm here. As soon as I lease up, we leaving here. It's a nice place, it's a nice environment, but I just feel like with animals, apartments is a no. Let me just clear that up. With exotic animals, I think apartment is a no. And if you want to be a dog breeder, I think apartments is a no. This was a good start. This was a good starting point for us. Like, this was a good experience. Like, we learned what we could and couldn't do. We learned a lot of stuff from living here, basically. But it's, like I said, it's not a bad environment. Like, it's good. Everybody got dogs out here. Like, not everybody, but majority of everybody got dogs out here. But the policies are crazy. From the beginning, when we first moved here, it's like a lot of bad things been happening since we moved here, y'all. Like, I'm not capping. It's like everything been happening. I don't like problems where I lay my head at. Like, I like to want to sleep knowing that everything's okay, and like we're safe, and we're not bothered by nobody, like being watched, all this and that. Like, that's how I feel. But I'm just gonna be putting y'all on game to like everything that's been happening from the beginning when we first moved here till now. The police thing is literally the last incident that happened, so that's gonna be the last thing I speak on. The first bad thing that happened to us was my car got towed. Literally the first freaking day we moved in, y'all, my car got towed. We had to pay $450 or either $500 to get my car back. We literally moved in here in September, and the same freaking day we moved in, they was fixing the road. They was fixing the parking lot when we first moved in. We had to park, like, we had to find a park during the time we was moving in. Like, we couldn't park close. If we trying to move all our stuff up, why we can't park close? Why we gotta walk far away? So that was the first red flag. Like, come on, y'all don't care about us. Y'all, if that's the case, like, y'all should have waited. I don't know. Y'all should have told us to wait until the pavement was done, because like we got all this stuff we trying to carry up, and then y'all not done with the parking lot. So that was the first red flag. So he went outside and he's like, your car is gone. And I'm like, because for one, I told him like, I don't think we should park here because we don't know how they operate and stuff. Like, he was like, nah, I'm getting up early in the morning. We ain't worried about it, this and that. So I'm like, okay. Wake up the next morning, the car gone. We called them, we was like, you towed our car or whatever. It was like, yeah, we towed several cars that night. Like, hold on, sir. I know everybody that got their car towed was mad, because I was mad, and I ain't never got my car towed. And I'm like, what we gotta do? Anyways, he was like, you can either come get your car for $300, or we can bring it back for an extra $150. So $450, $300. And then the car is an hour away. Like, for one, sir, you came to get my car, you bring my car back. Anyways, we had to pay the $450 for them to bring it back. So once they brought it back, they only took cash. So we only had to give them cash. They didn't take card or nothing else other than cash. So we had to go to the store and get some cash to get the car back. That's the first bad thing that happened. The second bad thing that happened, y'all, I was trying to put pictures up on the walls, right? Because I don't like the walls to be looking basic like this, but we gonna just have to stick with this until we move out. We don't got much longer, so I'm gonna just leave the walls like this, because I tried to put a picture in the bathroom, y'all, and the freaking paint came out the wall. Like, it's not even funny. Like, bro, now I gotta find a way to figure out how to get that wall back together before we move out, so we can get our deposit back. So if y'all know a way, please let me know. I'm gonna insert a picture right here so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I messed the freaking wall up. Like, I just wanted to put pictures up. I just wanted to decorate, bro. And this thin paint came off. So if y'all know what to do, comment down below because I need to know before we move out. So I need to know in the next couple months, okay? And then we got a complaint from another neighbor, which was the neighbor that's not across from us, but like beside us that can see our balcony, right? We was letting our dogs like walk on the balcony and stuff like that. We wake up the next morning and we getting a call from the leasing office. And they like, we getting a complaint that you're leaving your dogs outside without leaving your door open. So I'm like, the only person that can see our balcony is the one beside us. So I'm like, ma'am, we never knew that we had to leave the door open if our dogs are on the balcony. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it don't, because like, we started like taking them downstairs a lot more versus just leaving them on the balcony. So like, we cut the whole balcony thing out, so we ain't got to worry about that no more because we don't need no more complaints at this point. When they was on the balcony and they had to use the bathroom, we had the grass down so that they can use the bathroom on the grass, but that didn't work because we got another complaint saying that it was dripping down. We had cardboard sheets, all that under the grass, and it still was dripping down. So yeah, that's the second complaint right there. So we started moving smoothly now. We know what we doing now. We know just and all that, so we good. But this last incident is the one where the police was called that I'm about to tell y'all about. This is the day that I got back from Charlotte, y'all, whenever I did my little vlog, whatever. Y'all know when I went to Charlotte for my birthday. When I got back, I was freshly back too. I got back home about 6, 7, maybe. And I walk in, I'm happy to be home, excited to be home, ready to take a shower, lay down, eat, and relax because I had stopped and got something to eat for us. If y'all watched that last video where I came back from Charlotte, y'all know what I'm talking about. I get in the shower and he's like, I'm about to take the dogs outside so I can come back in and chill, relax, eat, or whatever, you know? So he begins to take the dogs outside and he has music playing on the TV. So like, I couldn't hear nothing but the music at the moment. He gets downstairs and he calls me. He's like, our dog just attacked another dog and a woman is saying she got bit. Oh Lord. I'm like, you lying. Our dog broke off the leash to get to another dog that was barking at him. The lady was just like in the crossfire of it and she claimed she got bit. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to come downstairs or whatever to help you so we can come back up. So I go downstairs and I get Dream and he has Rollo with him. We coming back upstairs, we seen the lady boyfriend. He was like, y'all good or whatever, and we like, yeah. Even though I ain't out there, I ain't see it happen. But I know that my crew is good. So we like, yeah, we good or whatever. He was like, what happened? I heard my boyfriend telling him like, our dog was barking at their dog was barking at our dogs, and our dog just broke off the leash and attacked her dog. Cause our dog really short and her dog really tall, so it's like, don't really know who bit her, you know? We wasn't expecting that to happen, like that never happened before. And he was like, yeah, she got bit. They called the ambulance. They called the ambulance because they didn't have no bandage to like cover up her scar or whatever. So, well, her bite. So he was like, so the police probably coming too or whatever. So we like, okay. So we go upstairs or whatever and we just waiting around for the police to get there. Never seen her bite mark or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, like, she don't ever know who snipped her either, because her dog was biting and our dog was biting. They was fighting and she was just like in the crossfire when he broke off the leash and attacked her dog. They said her bite mark was on her thigh, but if it was on her thigh, it couldn't have been our little dog because he's so short to the ground. Like, he's really short to the ground. So she called the ambulance. The ambulance came. Then the police finally came. He knocked on our door. He was like, what happened? He got our side of the story. He got her side of the story first though. And then we was like, we don't know which dog bit her because they both was fighting, but he was on the leash. because they require all dogs to be on the leash. So he was on the leash, he just broke off the leash. We told outside, he was like, all right, the animal control people should be coming. Animal control. Just sitting around waiting for the animal patrol people to come or whatever. They came like 15 minutes after the police left. And he went over there and got her side of the story first. And he got our side of the story. He was like, what kind of dog y'all got? And we told him what kind of dog we got. And he wrote down Rollo, which is a micro bully. And he was like, I heard it's another dog too. You have a pug? I know you ain't calling my baby no pug. My baby is a Frenchie. We got a Frenchie, but she ain't had nothing to do with it because she won't in it. A lady didn't break up the dog fight. He broke up the dog fight. He was telling us that Rollo got to be on restriction for 21 days. We need to send in his shot records and stuff to the police department. And if we don't have it, we have to get it after those 21 days. He ended up sending in the shot records and all that. And the 21 days ended literally Sunday, I think. Let me see. The 21 days ended January 22nd and it's the 24th now. So that's what happened. They was coming out the door at the same time, barking at each other. We always try to look out the door to make sure no one's out there before we bring our dogs out. And we try to make sure no other dogs are coming out at the same time our dogs are coming out, just to save a lot of stress, a lot of problems or whatever. We was doing that before, but he was like, he didn't see her. And there's plenty of times I looked out and I didn't see her, and when I came out, she was there. So it's like we be watching and making sure, but now we done switched up his leash. He has a harness on now, so like we have to, like, you don't have to do too much to keep him there. He can't break off that. My boyfriend went over there and knocked on the door, and he was talking to the man or whatever, making sure that it was okay. I can't wait till we move out of here and get a house or something. So like all this can be avoided. All this extra can be avoided. Yeah, that's what I had to tell y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow all my social media accounts down below. Make sure you comment down below what you think and like what's your opinion about the whole situation. I love y'all and thanks for tuning in.